made it to March 2021. I'm glad you're with me. We're seeing some signs of things maybe getting back to some type of normal. Some of us might be returning back to the office, but for me, I'm still going to be in my home most days, as that's where I do my work. That's why my office setup contributes to a big part of my day-to-day, and I'm going to take you on a tour and show you what I've done with it so far. We had a big renovation done to our home about a year ago, right before all the craziness happened. So not many people have seen this house or this room until now. This room measures at about 140 square feet. This is not very big space by any means. That's why the placement and size of my furniture was carefully chosen so that it is spacious enough to allow for some morning routines. Starting at the entrance, I had a new door put in. This 4-panel door with a matte black lever was a very office-like touch. I wanted something modern, dark, and lets a little bit of light through. You can find this at pretty much any Home Depot. I had this painted to this darker color, which is the Benjamin Moore wrought iron, in case you were interested, which is also the same color I chose for this accent wall. My office faces a covered porch, so it doesn't get too bright, so my monitor has a pretty good glare reduction. Depending on the day, I'll probably open the side window instead of the back. The IKEA Galant was my choice for the main cabinet. Although I feel it looks a little bit plain on the outside, I really like the interior color. I wish that was reversed. I use it to organize and store some old equipment, new equipment, valuable items, or just random things. What I do like is that there's a lock to protect my things and a nice sliding door, smooth and surprisingly quiet. The depth measures about 17 inches, which is deep enough for good storage while still leaving open floor space. The matching Galant file cabinet was also a key part, as it keeps a lot of my files and paperwork, and it's low enough that I can place the printer on top. Above the cabinets is my IKEA Pegboard setup, where I keep items that I use most regularly. I made a previous video when I installed it, and I've since updated the charging area with some cable raceways. The white tracks really blend in well with this pegboard to hide the wires a little bit better. Because it has LED lights on the back, it requires a little bit of cable management. Now onto my desk setup. This is where I spend most of the day. I have the autonomous motorized standing desk frame in black for the home office. It's quite nice for its price, powerful and reliable. The only thing I can say is that it's not as whisper quiet as some of the other premium brands out there. I got this walnut tabletop separately from a local store. The reason is that I wanted this specific dimension and wood grain. Most tabletops out there were a little bit too big for what I needed, so this size fits perfectly, lining up with the entrance wall. My work chair is the autonomous Ergo 2. Given that I'll be sitting in this chair for a big part of my day, it's quite important that it has good support. I've been sitting in it for about a year now, and it's a decent work/office chair. It's comfortable, the back support is great, a few standard adjustments, but most importantly, I do not get fatigued when sitting for too long. I wouldn't lounge or game in it. I would say it's a very good work chair. I have the Dell ultra-wide 38-inch monitor, a 3840 by 1600. It has good pixel density but not quite 4K. An IPS panel with 99% sRGB. The colors are great, low glare, and has a pretty nice finish all around. It has built-in speakers underneath. Sound is quite powerful, but it's a bit muffled. I use a Vivo single-arm center mount for my display because it felt more natural with the cable organization. On top of the monitor, there's a Xiaomi screen bar, which I reviewed recently. I always have this light on as it helps my eyes, especially during longer sessions. It comes with a wireless controller, which sits neatly on the desk shelf. My My current laptop is a bit old. It's a Samsung Notebook 9 Pro 2018. It is time for an upgrade, but surprisingly still able to handle some 4K editing. There's a bit of lag and render times can get long. I chose this because it had great performance at the time. It is quite thin, and it's a 2-in-1 tablet that I don't use that often. I wanted to keep my laptop off the desk, so I mounted it with this monitor arm that I got from Amazon with a VESA-compatible laptop tray. To reduce clutter, I connect a single USB-C to draw power and extend the display at the same time. The monitor mount works very well to keep the laptop within reach as a second display when needed. It's reliable, but the joints could be a little bit more fluid. I chose a walnut desk shelf that matched well with my desk. It helps keep things organized as well as hide items underneath. This black PU leather desk mat, which feels nice enough and easy to clean. It's not the highest quality out there, but it gets the job done. I've also installed this simple black under the desk tray. It swivels out pretty easily, keeping some small items within reach. My current keyboard is the Keychron K3 mechanical brown switch with RGB. And of course my mouse is the famous Logitech MX3, which is a very popular choice for a lot of creators here. Underneath my desk, I use this little padded footrest because I adjust my seat to the max height and my legs just aren't that long. Next to my desk mounted on the wall, I also have the Eco Dot, which I use mainly to turn on and off the smart lights or set reminders. On the same wall, I have this black metallic magazine rack that I got from Wayfair, which I thought was a nicer look than hanging a file folder. I like having a combination of modern, dark, industrial items with simple finishes. Geometric shapes are my preferred patterns, like these matching pots. And the simple display is just made up of polyester felt acoustic panels you can get from Amazon. Very cheap and easy to put up and make your own patterns. On the outer wall, I have the IKEA picture ledges, where I try to display personal items and decoration. I threw together some of my old stuff because honestly, I don't know what to put on here. If you've been to my office anytime in the recent months, you'll see that I'm constantly changing my mind about this arrangement. The wall next to my desk is my new feature wall. Whenever I was in a call or recording a video, the sound had a bit of an echo, so I thought some type of paneling to cover this wall would help. I also found this little walnut wood grain headphone mount on Amazon that adds a little bit of a nice accent to this wall. I won't get into too many details, but I had to use some plywood to properly fix the mount to the wall without warp. It creates a nice matching aesthetic between the walnut wood grain on my desk and the black tone. I don't like having a headphone mount on my desk, which is why the wall mount is key. I can just pick it up when I need it and put it away when I'm done. Every day around sunset, the smart lights are scheduled to turn on via Alexa. This is my favorite time of day, signaling for me to break away and also to enjoy this warm, cozy ambience. Although the LED lights I've installed are RGB, I find myself using the warm lights most of the time. So this is where I do my work, brainstorming, shopping, and now also a mini YouTube studio. I know I can't always keep my office clutter-free, but I try my best. At the end of the day, I'll do a little journaling, hang and charge my devices for the night, make sure everything's ready for the next day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I try to link most of the items in this video down below. They are affiliate links. Feel free to hit the like and comment on anything in the video I may have missed below.